Hi guys and welcome back. Today I want to talk with you about how to find the next 100x. I have found out on Twitter a thread that is explaining, or better, is analyzing the metrics of all the top 100 and top 300 projects, and the kind of results that are coming from this analysis are quite interesting because they are telling us exactly which are the projects that are more likely to get that kind of 100x. So stay tuned because this, if you love this kind of gems, is absolutely a video that you don't have to lose. But before to start, guys, let me say that this channel is not about financial advice, but it's just about educational content. So if you want to invest in anything, that's great, but do always your own research before. And guys, don't forget to check our links into the description below. You will find our weekly newsletter, Twitter, where we share other updates, content, and something that could be interesting, and this is absolutely free. Don't forget to leave us a big thumbs up and drop a comment. This is something that is so valuable for us, and if you have any other idea, you can obviously share it in our comment section, and I will be more than welcome to listen to it. I want to start with this image. I know that it's quite small, but we can zoom in, and what you will see is that there is the list of the different layer ones with the multiplier. The column, the blue column that you are seeing here, is how much it made from the lowest point in this bull run. So in the bull run that has just ended right now. It's not about the whole story of the token, but just about the last bull run. And as you can see, here you can find only the projects that made around 100. Obviously, there are projects that made something like almost 300 and so on. The point is understanding there is a pattern, something that we can learn from these numbers. And about these numbers, I want to say thanks to Sectio Divina. I will leave also its Twitter account, because it is this account that shared all of this information, and the work that has been made, it is quite impressive. So thank you for it. But let's start from the beginning. So the first information that we can get from that rank is that if we are using the top 100 on CoinMarketCap, you will see that the 23% of them made 100x. If we are looking to the top 300, you will see that 57 of them, again, another 20% made the same. The question is right now, we will have the same pattern into this bull run. I'm talking into the next bull run, so the bull run that will start after this bear market, or not? Well, it's really difficult to predict. The point is that I believe if we will not have another big downfall, so the market cap will not go again below, so really down, I think that is quite unlikely to see this kind of percentage. I don't think that we will have another 20% of the top 300 coins that will make 100x, for the simple reason that right now among the top 300 there are projects that are already having a much bigger valuation. One story is doing 100x starting from 10 million. 100x will brought you just 1 billion of fully diluted valuation. Another story is doing 100x when you already have 1 billion valuation. Going 100x from 1 billion means going to 100 billion. And it is a lot. Having 300 projects, or many of these projects are having this kind of fully diluted valuation, is quite unlikely. So if we will not have this kind of downfall, I think that this kind of percentage that will have a 100x into the next bull run will be much lower. But as we were talking, there is still the possibility to have this kind of break, this kind of downtrend that will bring the prices of most of the coins to a similar level to what we had previously than this bull run. And if it is happening, it could be quite an impressive opportunity. That's the reason why you are starting to hear many people saying that this could be the opportunity of a lifetime. Because if the price will shrink again, Yes, I know that many of us will also lose money. But on the other side, if we still have liquidity to deploy, to invest, guys, in the right moment, don't rush anything because we don't know how long this bear market will last. So until we are not having some kind of reversal, it is quite too early. And in a moment, I will also share with you a chart that is showing us exactly which is the right moment to invest. So just to summarize, yes, this bear market could be tough, but on the other side, if we will have another big downfall, if the price will go again down by another 90% or something like that, yes, in this case, it is possible that 20% of the project are, maybe they would be able to do another 100x. Going on, another thing that is really interesting to see is this one. Look at that. In this chart, in this pie, you will see when the different projects has been launched. This is something that is important because many people are too, let's say, almost in love with the projects that they have been following during the last bull run. The point is that many of them will die, and they will not be the projects that will be able to do that kind of 100x. For example, from the previous bull run, what we can learn is that we can see that among 2018, 2019, and 2020, it means that around 75 projects that made that 100x has launched just during the bear market. We can expect the same pattern also in this bear market. Well, it's obviously difficult to say, but we can try to identify what are the similarities and what are the diversities among the different projects and situations. First of all, the big difference between now and the previous cycle is that in the previous cycles, the smart contracts were just at the beginning, so it was quite normal that most of the projects, they haven't yet launched. So that's quite normal to see that most of the projects that made 100x were just launching at that time. Right now, the situation is slightly different because many projects are already working on something that is cool, on something that is providing a really great upgrade from the technology point of view, and it is leveraging the last discoveries that are related to the blockchain. So I think that it is possible that in the next cycle, in the next big bull run, the percentage of projects that are coming from the previous bull run that were already existent previously could be bigger than just the 25% that we have seen into the previous cycle. On the other side, there is also another thing that we should remember. Usually, a project that is just launching a new project, it is starting with a lower market cap, and as we were also talking in another video, it is new. So it has the advantage that people are trusting it just for its promising, because nobody had the opportunity already to test it. So people are thinking that maybe this could be the right time that we will be able to solve some kind of problem. On the other side, a project were already on the market, maybe it has some kind of history that people are not liking it. That's the case of Luna. It's not just about technology, but it's also about perception. A new project usually has a better perception instead of a project that has some kind of history, but not the greatest one. So that could be also another advantage why new projects could have an advantage when we talk about doing a 100x. Going on, we can also check which kind of projects, so what were about this project that made 100x. What we can learn from this chart is that around 30% of the projects that made a 100x was about layer 0, layer 1, or layer 2, so the blockchain, these kind of technologies. If you're wondering why this is a so big portion of it, is mainly because it is the enabling factor. In the moment when we will have this layer, so the technology, the blockchain that is working greatly, it will be this that will be enabling other applications to scale. But until we don't have this kind of technology layer, obviously everything is going slower. So that's the reason why this kind of projects are attracting so much, And I think that this kind of trend will be confirmed also in the next bull run, because even if right now we have much more layer ones that are working finely, the reality is that we are still far away from the kind of standard that we are looking for, that we are expecting. On the other side, you can see that NFTs and gaming has been able to grow a lot, DeFi, same story, and a lot of many other small industries that are small niches that are doing greatly. I think that the kind of sectors will be quite similar also in the next bull run. Obviously, as I said also previously, it really depends how long this bear market will last and which kind of innovation will be the industry able to bring us. And obviously, each innovation can also change this kind of balance, and other projects could gain the stage and earning much more than others. You can also check here that many of them made a 200x. As you can see, when we are talking about 200x, the amount of small niches that has been able to do that, just you can check, the white part is decreasing. Why? For the simple reason that most of the projects that made 200x are layer 1 and gaming and NFT. This is the big portion of the 200x project. So guys, what we can learn is that 100x, 200x are something that is possible. Obviously, it really depends how the bear market will evolve. For example, we can check here and you will see that most of the 100x opportunities happen in the moment of the COVID crash, 2020. So it was quite late, the best opportunity. So as you can see, guys, many people are just DCAing right now, but as you can see, also historically speaking, the best way to do 100x, or at least this is what happened in the previous cycle, was just waiting for that black swan that wiped out all the liquidity and crushed the prices. And this is something that takes a lot of time, a lot of patience. Obviously, you can simply DCA and it is much easier. Remember that the main risk of DCAing right now is that you don't know which project will do 100x. And as you have seen here, most of the projects came out into the bear market, and that's something that can happen even right now. So if you are DCAing a project that is from the past cycle, at least according to this data, the probability to do a 100x is much lower. So it really depends what you are looking for. My suggestion is, at least as long as we have this kind of uncertainty, will the S&P 500, will the Nasdaq break the level, the low of June, until that moment, it is really difficult to make any kind of prediction. That's the reason why I prefer to stay liquid and wait the best moment to start my accumulation plan. And even in that moment, I will keep a certain part of my liquidity aside just to be able to enter in case of a black swan that can crash the price even further. Don't go all in, because you never know what will come next. So maybe another black swan that can bring you the best opportunity, like what happened in 2020, is still possible, and maybe it will come just in the moment when you are already all in and you don't have the opportunity to increase your position, and maybe you can lose that kind of 100 or 200x opportunity. So as you can see, guys, I think, and I want to say again thank you to this user from Twitter, because this analysis provided us the basis to understand what are the probabilities. Obviously, you need to adapt it to the actual market, but I think that there are a lot of similarities, and the rule is, guys, 100x is possible. Pay attention to the fully diluted market cap, because it is much easier to do a 100x on a small project. Wait for a possible black swan, because maybe it can happen, and especially in this kind of market condition, it is so volatile, the Fed is increasing high interest rates and so on. So if anything goes wrong in that moment, maybe It could be wrong for the whole market, but it could be the best moment for us if we are ready to embrace it. Guys, let me know what you think about it, how you are moving into this market right now, and what you are waiting, and in which moment do you think we will have in this cycle the next big opportunity. If you enjoyed this content, don't forget to leave us a big thumbs up and drop a comment. And thank you for following me, and I will see you soon with another video. Bye, guys.